Kia ora tātou, everybody. Welcome to the sixth session of the Manaaki program. Today I'm going to be talking about sleep and relaxation. So when you're ill or if you're caring for somebody, you may notice that you experience some difficulties with your sleep. It may be that you have difficulty dropping off to sleep, or it may be that you're waking several times a night. So I'm going to present some tips to help with getting a better night's sleep. And then later in the presentation, I'm going to talk a little bit more about relaxation techniques that can help, hopefully also help with this. So there's several things that can impact on getting a good night's sleep. But I'm just going to look more at what can be done around trying to ensure that your sleep is a little bit better than it might be now. So you can look at your personal habits for a start. So if you're waking during the night because of pain, have a look at what pain relief you are taking, or maybe talk with your doctor or nurse just to see whether the pain relief that you are having overnight is sufficient to help get you through the night. Have a regular sleep routine. So if we do the same things every night at the same time before we get into bed, our body gets programmed to know that that's when we are going to go to sleep, and it starts to move into that mode. Try and avoid long naps during the day, particularly if your sleep at night is not very good. If you're napping during the day and your sleep has not impacted, that's absolutely fine. But if you find you're not getting a lot of sleep at night, then maybe draw back on the amount of naps or the length of naps that you're having during the day. Try and engage in some exercise. It just needs to be gentle exercise or some activity during the day, because that will tire your body out a little bit, and that will make getting off to sleep a little bit easier. Avoiding alcohol and caffeinated drinks before going to bed. So try to stick to non-caffeinated drinks and non-alcoholic drinks before bed. They do impact on having a good quality of sleep if you have them before bed. And having some quiet time before going to bed. So I guess not watching a very exciting thriller just before bed. That might make it a bit more difficult to get off to sleep. Have a look at the environment that you're sleeping in. So the bedroom, make sure your bed is comfortable and your bedding is comfortable. Have the room at a comfortable temperature for you, so you're not waking because you're too hot or too cold. And bed is for sleep and intimacy only. So don't be trying to do work on your bed or attend to the household chores like paying the bills and things in the bedroom. And if possible, remove the clock. They say it's not actually helpful if you've got a clock there, because often we then end up checking the clock to see what the time is, and then you start to worry about the fact that you haven't gotten back to sleep, or there's only 2 hours before it's daytime. So remove the clock to avoid that unnecessary worrying. When you're getting ready for bed, you can try having a light snack before going to bed, having some sleep rituals that you follow. So something that you do regularly each night before you go to bed, which will help trigger your body into knowing that it's time to get ready for sleep. Some people find using relaxation techniques particularly useful. So it might be some meditation or focusing on your breathing, some mindfulness, and that can help just relax you and get you ready for sleep. Try and leave the worries out of the bedroom. So write down some lists or plan for the next day, or write any worries down on a piece of paper before you get into bed. And that way you can forget them until the next day. And try and find a comfortable sleeping position. So sometimes this can be difficult if you've got problems with pain or breathing difficulties. So, if you are having difficulty with being able to get a comfortable position in your bed that you've got, then it's worth mentioning that to your nurse as well, and they may be able to um, make a referral to the occupational therapist that can also provide some suggestions for that. If you do get into bed and you don't find that you're falling asleep within sort of 15 to 30 minutes, then get up and do something quiet in another room and then return to bed, and just go through that routine again. So, most people do wake at least 1 to 2 times during the night. This is completely normal, so don't worry if that's what's happening for you. If you can't get back to sleep after you do wake, and it's been sort of 15 to 20 minutes, get up and do a quiet activity, have a light snack or a little drink, and then return to bed and try again.